You promise yourself you'll change. You buy the journal, you buy the gym membership, you survive 3 days, and then you crash. You think you lack discipline. That is a lie. You are actually fighting a biological safeguard buried deep in your skull. Your brain treats ambition the same way it treats a physical threat. It shuts you down to keep you safe. But there is a glitch in the system, a backdoor code used by post-war Japan to rebuild a destroyed nation. It requires 0 willpower. It takes exactly 60 seconds. And it tricks your brain into wanting to do hard work. We are addicted to the big leap. January 1st rolls around, and you promise to exercise for an hour every day. For 3 days, you do it. On day 4, you feel a physical resistance, a weight in your chest. That isn't laziness. That is homeostasis. Your body fights to maintain a constant state. When you introduce a massive change, your internal thermostat panics and pulls you back to baseline. This is why 92% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. You are trying to sprint before you can crawl. To defeat homeostasis, you must become invisible to your own defenses. You need a change so small, so laughably insignificant, that your amygdala doesn't even notice it happening. You need the philosophy that rebuilt a destroyed nation. After World War II, Japan was in ruins. They didn't have the resources for massive overhauls. They had to rebuild their economy using what they had. They adopted a philosophy called Kaizen. Kai meaning change, Zen meaning good, continuous improvement. Masaaki Imai popularized this concept. He didn't ask Toyota factory workers to double production in a week. He asked them to improve their process by 1% every day. Just one small tweak. Over time, this didn't just rebuild Japan, it made them a global superpower. But here is the retention nugget you need to understand. Kaizen isn't just for car factories. It is the code to hacking your dopamine receptors. Because when you succeed at a small task, your brain rewards you. When you fail at a big task, your brain punishes you. We are going to hijack that reward system. Here is the rule. For the next 30 days, you will perform your desired habit for exactly 1 minute. No more. If you want to read more, you read for 60 seconds. If you want to do push-ups, you do push-ups for 60 seconds. When the minute is up, you must stop. This sounds stupid. Your ego will hate it. Your ego wants to read the whole chapter. But remember the amygdala, the dragon. By stopping at 1 minute, you leave the task feeling successful and wanting more. You are training your brain to crave the activity, not fear it. You are building a neural pathway, a dirt road in your brain. Every day you do the task, you walk down that road. If you try to build a highway overnight, the jungle grows back. But if you walk the path for 1 minute every day, the grass dies, the dirt hardens, the path becomes permanent. Laziness is just fear in disguise. By making the task laughable, literally 1 minute, you remove the fear. You strip the task of its power over you. You are tricking your brain into excellence. Once the habit is established, usually after about 14 days, something strange happens. You start naturally going past the minute. You do 2 minutes, then 5, then 20. Not because you have to, but because the resistance is gone. This is the compound effect. The Japanese didn't rebuild their economy in a day. They did it 1 bolt, 1 screw, 1 minute at a time. You are building the infrastructure of a new identity. Most people spend their whole lives waiting for the right time to change. They wait for motivation. But motivation is a feeling, and feelings are fickle. Habits are algorithms. You don't need to feel like brushing your teeth, you just do it. The 1 minute rule isn't about the minute, it's about the promise you keep to yourself. Every time you show up for that 60 seconds, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. So here is my challenge. Turn off this video, pick one thing, and do it for 60 seconds, just 1 minute. Because if you can't find 1 minute to change your life, then you don't actually want to change. You just want to complain. The clock starts now.